This is one light 22. This is the GOAT-15. Let's get into the video. This is the GOAT-15. This is made by Mountain Billy Gun Lab. And they contacted me a little while ago and they was like, you know, we've seen a lot of cool 22s on your channel, but we have never seen the lightest 22 on your channel. This is the lightest 22 rifle in production. With the magazine out, this whole thing, minus the optic and the suppressor, 2 pounds, 14 ounces, so under 3 pounds. It weighs nothing. And it looks just like a regular AR, but it is 20% smaller than that of a regular AR. Now, there are some things about this rifle that sets it apart from, of course, other AR-15 22s that are on the market. But before I get talking to everything about it, let's do some more shooting. So now it is shipped with one round magazine, and it is shipped with one 5-round magazine, and I'll go over that here in just a minute. So all right, let's go across the creek on the other side 100 yards on the big plate. All right, let's try for the little 4-inch plate right beside it, 100 yards. Oh, I think I'm going right over it. Get another magazine here. Hit it. I hit it once and barely nicked it, but that was a 2-inch Firebird on there. All right, so the reason why this particular rifle comes with a one round magazine and a 5-round magazine is for training purposes, okay? If you're teaching a young shooter, a new shooter, how to shoot for the very first time, you don't really want to, you know, fill up a magazine full of 20 rounds or 30 rounds and hand them a semi-automatic rifle. You know, they may get scared, they may have involuntary trigger pulls, so the 1 round is great for training. They are about to make some 10-round magazines. I don't have my hands on any of those right now, but the 10-round magazines will be nice. You do have a 7-position stock right here in the rear and the little bitty pistol grip. It's tiny. The first time I gripped it is like, wow, this kind of feels different because I'm used to gripping a full-size pistol grip. The upper and lower are polymer. You do have your M-lock slots here on the side. It does come with a 16-inch barrel and it is threaded 1/2 by 28. One cool thing that sets this rifle apart from other AR-15s is safety, okay? You may notice this knob right here on the side. And what this is designed for is to keep unwanted hands taking this firearm off of safety and shooting it. So it's actually a patent pending safety that you actually got to pull up. And it takes, you know, probably about 15 pounds of pulling up, and you can turn it to this side, and what that'll do is actually lock the safety. So you won't be able to move the safety with this thing locked in. So if you have you know, young people in your house, you don't want them to grab this rifle and shoot it without permission, you would want to lock that safety. So that is a pretty cool feature. Now I'm gonna take it off of safety here, put it back on fire. All right, it works. I got a couple of magazines loaded up here. All right, now this would be really cool for a training gun, but I think it would also be a really good backpack gun. Since it weighs under 3 pounds, when it's not loaded, it weighs nothing. You strap it on your backpack and you don't have to, I guess, be subjected of using a pistol for surviving or small game hunting. You would have higher muzzle velocity shooting a 22 out of a rifle than you would with a pistol. So, and plus most people can shoot rifles a whole lot more accurate. All right, let's do some more shooting. And I do have a little right-on red dot here. This is non-magnified, and I am using my Banish 22 suppressor. So, all right, let's go right here on the Caldwell Crow. I love those Firebirds. All right, let's go right here to the Speed Rack. 5 shots just don't go very far. Can't wait to get some 10 rounders in this thing. All right. Whoop, let's see here. This is actually the very first Malfunction that I have had, and I've put about 300 or 400 rounds through this firearm. And let's see what's going on here. See if it was a light primer strike or what. Oh yeah, that's all it was. Light primer strike. So I can't fault the gun on that. It could have been the ammo. But I have put 300 or 400 rounds and this thing has just ran flawlessly. All right, let me see here. Got one mag left and it looks like it has 3 rounds in it. All right. So if you're looking for an ultra light rifle, 22 rifle for backpacking, camping, training, if you have somebody that is short in stature or not very strong and they can't hold a heavy gun up, this thing weighing under 3 pounds, this would be the way to go. The accuracy has been there. The trigger is probably about 4 pounds. It is a little on the heavy side compared to the other ARs, but I'm glad it is a little bit heavier since this is considered a training or a backpacking or a survival rifle. So what else can I say about it? These are what the magazines look like. These are proprietary magazines. And like I mentioned before, this is a 5-round. It does have the first round starter right here, so it makes it a little bit easier to load. So you simply press that down and then you simply load, you know, the 22 into the magazine like you would any traditional 22 magazine. And they, I've noticed after you load these magazines at first they're kind of stiff right out of the box, but after you load them 5-6 times they really break in nicely. But this is the bolt that rifle uses. But what is really neat is inside of here, and I'll get some close up, is the little bitty trigger back and the hammer and everything. It's like, I don't know if you remember that movie back in the, I guess it would have been, early 90s, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It looked like everything was just put in a machine and shrank down about 20%. But it's pretty cool. I like companies that want to do things different. And this, even though the AR-15 is not in 22 long rifle, you know, anything new, but it is new that someone took it down to 2.5 pounds, you know, without a magazine and making it ultra light. So let me put this thing back together and we'll do some more shooting and finish out the video. All right, let's do some more shooting. I've got these magazines loaded up. Really wish I had the 10 rounders. I will get some 10 rounders. Those 5s are fun. All right, let's go. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna try to hit that 4-inch plate again. First try. So, oh man, this thing, it's actually really accurate. It's so light, you can just hold it right on the target. I guess since it's called it the GOAT-15, I don't know if that's a reference of the greatest of all time or not. And speaking of the GOAT, LeBron or Jordan, who you got? Jordan for me, not LaFlop. All right, let's go once across the creek. That was a 2-inch Firebird at about 60 yards. So, all right, one more magazine and we'll finish the video up. All right, what can we go after here? All right, she is a fun little plinker, light as a feather. And if you're looking for a good little backpack gun, or you know, you're wanting to get someone into firearms, you don't want to scare them, or like have something really light that they can hold on to and shoot and have fun doing it, look at the GOAT-15. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions whatsoever, put them in the comments below. Until next time, y'all be safe and keep linking.